Alright, so a while back, I asked you guys to give me some topics of discussion, and I was going to do a live. Well, I lied. I'll do a Q&A right now, though, that I remembered, because I finally answered all my comments. Sorry. I'm just now, like, getting to emails and stuff. I've been outside and playing in the yard. What do you use for internet connection? Is there more than one provider? Which one works best? My friends have Verizon, and they have really fast service. The T-Mobile stuff is kind of slow-ish, but not the worst. I would recommend, however, track phone. Any kind of track phone or Verizon. And this is just my personal. Is there catfish in the canal, and do you eat fish if there is? I've never fished the canal, but yes, there are catfish. I would if I could catch one. I'm not a fisherman. I can bait a hook and I can cast a line though. My favorite music is like country rock, like southern rock. Favorite color is red. If you were rich, where and what would you do? Whatever I wanted. I feel like I'm rich now because I have all this time that I can spend doing whatever I want. That's so cheesy sounding. But yeah, if I was rich, I would buy a piece of property and I would do the same thing on land that I own that's not in flood danger, that had access to water, and I don't care if it's on or off grid. Because the thing about it is, like, I don't care about being off grid. Like, I wasn't like, woohoo, I'm going to live off grid. I just was tired of the 9-to-5 grind and working my job to pay for things that I didn't need. And I saw an opportunity to live for free on the land. And you could argue I'm on food stamps and I'm not living completely free off the land, and you're correct. However, the job that I abandoned to come do this, at least I paid into the system. I'm just drawing my money back. I'm costing the government me what I paid in already, though. And I'm not saying that that's right or that I'm condoning that practice, but I'm starting to feel like now if it's a game, and if the government's giving out free money, why would I not stand in line for it? You'd be silly not to. I prided myself. I got pregnant at 17, and I started working and got a job immediately. I was already working. I ended up with 2 jobs for a while before I quit all that and went back to nursing school. But the point is, like, I didn't get any kind of Medicaid or financial assistance for when I was pregnant. I never drew. I got WIC for a couple years. But when I raised my daughter, I never used food stamps. So I might have been a single mother, but I was not a statistic. I also have a bachelor's degree in nursing, Florida Southern College. I might look like I cost the government lots of money, but you have to understand how much I've already paid in. I've been a nurse for 10 years. And again, I didn't draw assistance when my daughter was little. So a single parent. Oh, and what single parents do you know? I can't talk about this yet. Pause. I got good stories for you. I just have to wait like another year or so. Yeah. So totally lost my train of thought. Let me look at another question. This video is going to take me years to upload. It's probably going to sit on my phone for what do you do with your waste, body, and trash? I'm assuming you mean like poop and stuff. I have a septic in the back. I probably have to dig another septic hole in the back because of the flooding. It pushed all that soft silt sand and it filled in all of our holes. I don't know what they do in the slabs. We burn our trash. There for a while we had a guy living on the canal that was paying for us to have trash service. But the problem around here with having trash service is they can only dump so many loads at the dump a month. And so therefore what we're paying this guy with the truck and the trailer to do basically is or was I say we, the guy that lived in the neighborhood. I was not putting any money into the trash service. That was all Steve. But they have to pay to dump, and they can only dump so many loads. And it's like $50 to dump 2 loads or something like that. It's ridiculous. So a lot of people rent dumpsters in town. In the slabs we burn and bury it. I don't like burying it because it always earths up. Yeah. Burning it's not the greatest either, but like your trash goes to a landfill. You know what I mean? It's the same shit, different flavor of a bad situation that none of us can really get around, right? Like, I don't know what would be kinder. I've seen videos where they, like, these people, they minimize their waste for like a year, and at the end of the year they have their like Ziploc baggie full of like 3 things, and I just cannot fathom how they do that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think the ground's full, especially like we have floods, so like it just washed all the fucking nasty out the fuck down the line. Down the line. Can you show the cold shower sometimes? Yeah, I will. I hate the cold shower. It's like a fucking sewer in the ground. Crazy recipes will have to wait. I don't know that. Like, I just make good food, and it's the crazy recipes is like, it's like Master Chef. And I joke all the time that we should have a Master Chef after commodities, because it's like you have 5 pounds of pork loin and 50 onions, or 10 cantaloupes. They give you some weird stuff sometimes, and they tend to give you like huge things of meat that need to be cooked almost immediately, which is awesome. But yeah, no, so you go to the pantry and you've got these foods, in the cooler, and you've got these foods. You have to compile a meal. I'm really good at making good meals for large amounts of people.